The Amazon is the world's largest tropical rainforest, famed for its biodiversity and ancient tribes whom have been inhabitants for many centuries. The Amazon rainforest, covering much of the northwestern Brazil and extending into Colombia and a few South American countries, including Ecuador. After arriving in Coca, we begin our journey up the Napo River to the Usuni National Park en route to La Selva Amazon Eco Lodge and Spa. Your journey begins on a motorized canoe, which winds through spectacular scenery and wildlife along the Napo River.
After a 25-minute flight from Quito, we finally arrived in Coca. So now we're en route to La Selva Amazon Eco Lodge and Spa.
This river is one of Ecuador's physical features. From the north, it is joined by the Coca River, having its sources in the gorges of the Cayambe volcano on the equator. The Amazon has many indigenous birds and wildlife of various species.
We're now approaching the Usuni National Park, which is only about 10 minutes away from La Selva Amazon Eco Lodge and Spa. Now, the unique thing about this park, it plays host to the Tarumanani tribe, which is probably one of the most isolated tribes in the world.
The Napo River is set in one of the most biodiverse regions on Earth, home to millions of species of plants, animals, and insects. After unloading a bit of gear to make things a little more comfortable, as we continue our journey to La Selva Amazon Eco Lodge and Spa. There's a small 200-meter walk before you reach the most magical part of the journey on one of the unmotorized canoes.
We've just arrived at the landing dock of La Selva Amazon Eco Lodge and Spa. Now, this is the last leg of the journey as we're about to get onto the paddle boats. Just follow me. Now, we're about to get into the paddle boat canoe. This is the very special part of the journey. I'll see you at La Selva.
As we make our journey up the small waterways, there is an abundance of vegetation and natural beauty. And like a flower truly in bloom, La Selva Amazon Eco Lodge and Spa appears.
Welcome to the award-winning La Selva Amazon Eco Lodge and Spa. Let's have a closer look inside.
This paradise escape in the Amazon jungle has 19 luxurious suites. There is an array of room types to suit families or romantic getaways, with both double and king-size beds to meet your accommodation requirements. The decor has a touch of indigenous origins built in local style, which have high-perched ceilings. La Selva Amazon Eco Lodge and Spa has many excursion packages. Our second day, we took an excursion to meet the indigenous people of the South Americas in the Amazon, the Quechua people.
We've just arrived at the Quechua community. We're about to go in and learn a little bit about their culture, their cuisine, and just generally very nice people.
With a population around 2.5 million, the Quechua of South America are the largest of any indigenous peoples in the Americas today.
We've just arrived at the Quechua Pilcha community. We're going to see marvelous things like you've never seen before. Let's keep moving.
The Quechua are also the only people to have migrated both south along the ridges and valleys of the Andes Mountains and east into the rainforests of the Amazon basin. Their local tradition customs still exist today.
What we have here is the Wayusa leaf. Now, this is where they make their tea, and this gives you lots of strength. As a matter of fact, the tour guide that we met early on, and I'm going to introduce you to a little bit later on, Sandra, she uses this tea. She is 8 months pregnant, and she has 8 children, and she still can walk much faster than I can. Well, while you start, remember that. So now we've arrived at the community. Now, as I said before, I was going to introduce you to Sandra. Now, Sandra is one of the people that are head of this community, which has 200 people. And we're going to learn a little bit more about this community as we progress throughout this tour.
The youth are educated in their self-developed school curriculums.
This community sticks to their roots. The first language that they actually learn is the Quechua. Then they'll learn Spanish, and then maybe later on they'll learn English.
And they have also learned from many previous generations to live off the land to provide food and medicinal practices.
Now, this plant here has a very special purpose. It's called the Panga. And if you get any cuts or abrasion, you can take this plant, rub it over your skin, and automatically you'll be healed. Just an amazing plant here. Now we've actually arrived at the residence of the teachers. If you have a look here, these are the residences that the teachers actually live in during the school year. Now, some of the teachers are subsidized by the government, but for the most part, the Quechua people, they teach their people. So you can say that this is the foundation of the growth of the society.
We experienced a few of their hunting techniques.
Not quite as good as the Quechua people.
Okay, now it's time to taste a bit of the Quechua food. The Quechua people have learned over the years the importance of the yucca plant nutritionally and medicinally.
The yucca plant can also be used for another reason. Now, what they actually do is they carve out the middle of the plant, and then this ferments for 3 days, and this makes a drink called chicha.
You will find the Quechua people are welcoming and family-oriented, and very talented in making their own crafts and jewelry. We do hope that you take this special opportunity to visit the Quechua people as part of your journey through the Amazon.
We'd like to thank the Quechua people for having us as guests in their marvelous community. So to the Quechua people, we say, Pagachi. I have the pleasure of having with me today the Business Development Manager of La Selva Amazon Eco Lodge and Spa, Miss Katie Beckworth. Katie, hello, and how are you today?
Good, thank you. It's a pleasure to have you here at La Selva Eco Lodge.
Well, thank you very kindly. Katie, what a fabulous place you have here in the Amazon. Can you talk to me now a little bit about La Selva Amazon Eco Lodge and Spa?
Well, La Selva Amazon Eco Lodge and Spa has been here for quite some time. It's been here for about 30 years, giving the concept of giving a luxury experience in the Amazon. We took it over in 2012, which is where we reconstructed the entire main lodge and created new suites, and it's become a destination known all over the world.
With all the different eco lodges here in the Amazon, what makes La Selva Amazon Eco Lodge and Spa unique?
We try to offer the complete Amazon experience. We work with the native communities and have native Quechua locals working with us. And they go with our guests on every single excursion. They're with native guides and naturalist guides.
The Amazon for many years has been considered one of the best tourist destinations in the world, as probably well as one of the 7 wonders. What's your direction in the future with La Selva?
We have a certification with the Rainforest Alliance. Our plans are to lower our carbon footprint and become the first eco-lodge with renewable energy, using this renewable energy for water, heat, and many other things.
I see that you have visitors here from every corner of the world. Where exactly is La Selva Amazon Eco Lodge and Spa?
La Selva is located in the Yasuni Biosphere Reserve, and not far away from the Yasuni National Park, which is one of the most important parks in all of the world.
Our final day, we experienced the walk to the observation tower.
So now we're at the beginning of the trail as we're on our way to the observation tower. This is about a 20-minute walk. Come on, guys, follow me. Let me tell you a little bit about Sixto. Sixto is one of the native guides from the local community of the Quichuas. So he knows every patch of this jungle.
Our guide Sixto is one of the elders of the Quichua people who ensures a most memorable hike through the Amazon jungle. La Selva Amazon Eco Lodge and Spa makes sure that all excursions are accompanied by an experienced local guide.
Something very important here in the Amazon. This is a great story. But here you see, you have the bullet ant. Now, as tradition has it, when there was about a time to pick a new leader of a tribe, what they would actually do is fill a whole bag full of these bullet ants. And the person that would become the leader would be the person who could actually put his hand into the bag and endure the most pain. And that's how you become king. There are probably easier ways. After a 20-minute walk through the jungle, we reach one of the premier excursions here at La Selva Lodge. Now, just behind me here is the kapok tree. Now, this tree is 150 years old, and we're about to climb up a tower. I'll see you up here a little bit later on.
After a small climb, we arrive to the top of the observation deck where the views are absolutely magnificent.
After a short 10-minute climb, we finally reached the top of the observation deck. Now, this is 40 meters high. And if you look over my shoulder here, there's all kinds of beautiful exotic birds. Well, we'll keep watching and see if we can find something else.
We finally arrived back at the lodge after an exhilarating walk. Dinner time. The dining facility offers cross-cultural culinary choices. However, for the true romantics, there's something special.
One of the things you must try here at La Selva Eco Lodge and Spa is the culinary journey. This evening we're having the romantic dinner by the lake. The evening breeze, delightful company. Shall we say cheers?